Thank you for watching this short video on how to create custom forms. Custom forms are applications, care plans, and assessments. Custom forms give you and your agency the power to determine what information will be on your forms and how those forms will be presented. Each form can be used differently within Access Care, and today we will touch on the properties that make up an application, one of the most common forms. Beginning on the main dashboard, you're going to want to hover over the Admin tab, scroll down and click on Manage Forms. This brings you to the Custom Forms page where you can create an assessment, a care plan, or an application. Hover over the Create New Form button here and scroll down to Application, since that's what we're going to be making today. So the first thing I recommend to do is to name your form. This way you won't forget. Go ahead and press Save. And it's important here to note that you do not want to press Save and Close until you have finished everything in the form, because this will finalize the form. This is what a typical application may look like with a bunch of pre-populated fields. And one thing that's important to note here is that any of these pre-populated fields you do not want to click on. You don't want to click on them and try to edit them, because even if you don't edit them, it kind of messes up the way it looks. But the good news is that you can add your own heading, description, questions, and lines to create sections of your own. It is important to note that anything that you add will automatically go to the bottom. So let's say I wanted to add a new heading. Press Insert. And if we scroll down to the very bottom, you'll see that new heading I just added is at the bottom now. You can always double click, move anything around to reorder it. Scroll back up to the top, press Insert. And now we're going to go over the different criteria that make up each of these sections. You can add a description, which would be something like, please tell us what times you are available. It might give you a little bit more information about the question being asked. And then you can add the specific text box, text area, stuff like that. A text box is something that may be 1 or 2 words. A text area gives you a little bit more room, maybe a few sentences in the answer. A drop-down allows the person to choose from an option in a drop-down menu. And then the checkbox and radio button do relatively the same thing, either yes or no, or something like this where they check the answers that they want. An input table allows you to pull from multiple sources of information, something like this, where you want their telephone, the position, the dates, and whether they're verified or not. You can always insert lines, like these right here, to create breaks and further organize your work. Once you've finished, you can press Save and Close. It'll give you a notification that you're about to save and close your form. You can press OK, and this brings you to the Custom Forms page again. On this page, you can either edit or delete the form that you just created, and you want to make sure that the Apply Online feature is checked. This will allow for caregivers, potential caregivers, to fill out the form online, and then their form will automatically go under Caregivers, View Online Applicants, under right here. It'll tell you the name of the form, when it was filled out, the applicant's name, and the actions you can take.